Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. Toni is a world-renowned psychic medium. She has had the gift of being a psychic medium and channel her entire life. Toni hosts 2 TV shows, Create a Life You Love and Psychic Medium Toni G. She is also the author of 5 books. Being a healer and a hypnotist as well, it is her purpose and her passion to help you in every way she can. Phone lines are open now. Call in 858-365-5593 and let Toni answer your questions about life, love, finances, or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. Enjoy the show. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. So I just want to let you know ahead of time, I'm having a little bit of difficulty with my connection to maybe the internet. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm not a techie. I said that several times on the show. So if we do get disconnected today from the show, I just want to apologize in advance and let you know I will be back next Monday at noon. I'm here every single Monday at noon. Every Monday, I like to start the show with a clearing. So we are 100% going to do that today. We're going to start with a clearing for being stuck. So many people are stuck in this world. They're stuck in the past. That's a really good one. We can do one for letting go of the past. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Also, we're going to start with that, actually, letting go of the past. So I'm going to start that now because, here's the thing. I started the clearing for letting go of the past. And in our minds, we think we need to hold on to the things from the past to keep us safe and protected. Like if we hold on to this, if we remember this, then we won't go through it again. But quite on the contrary, it just messes our lives up. So starting with that clearing for the past, and then I'm going to piggyback that with being stuck. Being stuck is kind of the same thing as holding on to the past, except for being stuck also doesn't allow us to move forward in one or any area of our life. So here we go with the being stuck. We're going to clear that also. Now, if you're re-listening to this show, these clearings will help you, right? If you listen to any past shows, there are clearings on abundance and wealth and relationships and success and work. So if you go through the past shows and listen to them, the clearings on the show will be equally effective as if I was giving you a private clearing. So having said that, I'm going to go to callers today. And as I call out your area code, please let me know your first name and where you're calling from. And also let me know what your question is. I allow 1 question per show, per person, just because the switchboard is always full. And I do honestly try to get to as many people as I can. So I'm going to go to the first caller today, area code 519. Hello.
Hi, Toni.
519.
Hi, my name's Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Canada, and it's our Thanksgiving today.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, I have quite a few friends in Canada who have who've expressed that to me. How wonderful to have the day off, right?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Yes. How can I help you today?
I've always had problems. I don't know what my lesson was with my ex-husband. I know every time we're in a relationship we have something to learn, but I can't for the life of me figure out what my lesson was there.
Okay, so I'm not going to say the word that I'm hearing first because it's a more of a diagnosis than a lesson. But what I am going to say really quick before we get to what this is, I'm going to say most relationships, not all, are a replica of a childhood relationship that we are trying to heal, whether it be the relationship with our mother, our father. In some cases, once we've healed the relationship with the mother and father, it's something we need to heal from a previous relationship. So as well as we can use the word heal as well as lesson. Now, relationships, whether it's with a friend, a family member, or a partner, are about growing in love. And that can be understood two ways. We're growing more in love with each other, which we should be doing in a relationship, or we're growing ourselves in love to a higher level. So in this relationship, one of the persons was very, getting the word stagnant, and a little bit more about themselves than anything else. And that can be common in our younger years. But rather than diagnose the lesson, let's just do this, or the healing. Let's call it the healing. What we need to heal so we can trumpet past that, I'm going to say let's heal whatever it was that was presented in this. And I'm getting a yes on that. So we're going to start that clearing, that healing now. So this, and here's how this works with something like this. When we can't pinpoint it, when we can't put our finger on it, we can use a blanket statement like whatever it was that needed to be healed. And over the next, I'm getting 6 weeks. It won't take 6 weeks for it to present to you, but over the next couple of days, you'll have those light bulb moments of actions that were taken that are like, oh, yeah, that might not have been right. That might not have been healthy. And then within the 6 week mark, you will completely understand what was the healing, what was supposed to heal, what was supposed to be understood, what was supposed to be like comprehended and learned from this. Now, I am going to tell you as you get through this, let it go. Don't reinvest. Don't think this is everybody, because that will really mess up everything in the future for you. Just go, okay, now I know, now I understand, now I can move on in a happy, healthy way. Does that make sense, love?
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You are so welcome. And if you continue to listen, there will be more healings. But I want to tell you thank you so much for calling in and asking your question. And please do call back and let me know how you're progressing with this, okay?
All right. Thank you. And I'll continue to listen. Thanks.
You're welcome, and thank you. I'm going to go directly to the next caller, who is 859.
Hi.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, I'm Lisa. I'm calling from Nicholasville, Kentucky.
Hey, Lisa. How can I help you today?
I stopped dating about 14 years ago. I kept having, choosing the wrong people, and so kept getting hurt, and so I just stopped dating. and I thought it would be briefly, but it's been 14 years, and I feel blocked. I feel like shut down. Like I like to be alone, but I don't know how to connect anymore.
Okay, I 100% get that. I had stopped completely dating. I stopped everything for 7 years, and in that, the funny thing is, you think, okay, I'm doing really good. I've healed because, well, there was no one there to show you what wasn't healed. So here's what we're going to do. There is an awfully big wall in front of you that you've built up to protect yourself. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to make a statement. You pick unhealthy partners, and they're not unhealthy, but they are. But they're partners that are teaching you to love yourself. So then the better way to go about this is to say you love yourself unconditionally. And in all fairness, most of us don't know how to love ourselves unconditionally. So we think we love ourselves, but half the time we don't even like ourselves, right? We make more comments like, well, that was a jackass thing to say. Well, that was a bullshit move to make. But we're talking about ourselves, right? Or we look in the mirror and we're like, really? It's you again? So we don't really know how to unconditionally love ourselves. So what I'm going to do is, and this is such a thank you so much for calling in today, because this is such a whopper of a healing. It's the whole package of a healing for self-love. So I am going to say we have self-love. I absolutely, and I'm going to even add unconditional self-love, because we don't want to go to that egoic space, which and people misunderstand. We can think the most of ourselves, and we should think the most of ourselves, but we shouldn't think the most of ourselves in comparison to others, right? We should never have that comparison of better or worse, because worse comes from ego, better comes from ego. So let's clear this. We have unconditional self-love for ourselves, and we get a no. Now I'm going to throw everybody for a loop. I'm going to make you go, what? And I'm going to say we have unconditional love for others. And, of course, we don't, because we can only love others the way we love ourselves. So I'm going to clear that also. We're going to throw that in there so we can just have unconditional love. Now, here's the beautiful thing. People think they stop it right away and they say, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be used or abused. Unconditional love. If you unconditionally love yourself, you will not allow people to use and abuse you. At that point, you're treating yourself the way you would want someone else to be treated, and you're like, this isn't okay. So don't worry that if you have unconditional love for yourself, you're going to get someone that's going to or if you have unconditional love for others, you're going to get someone that's going to abuse you, or you'll be abused. Quite the contrary, you're going to be able to speak up eloquently for yourself, or not so eloquently if necessary for yourself. And let me tell you, the more we love ourselves unconditionally, the more we can find we're going to be in sync. Then our frequency, our vibration is going to be in sync with that person who unconditionally loves us and unconditionally loves themselves. It's when we don't unconditionally love ourselves, we find those people that don't unconditionally love themselves and or mirror back our feelings for us to us, and then we're in this place where everything is being shown to us. So in healing this, that long story short, in healing this, we are going to be in that space where we feel safe and protected, and we are in alignment with the person that is perfect for us. So I'm going to tell you now, if you're open to it, in about 3 months, somebody's going to walk into your life. And everybody says, I don't want to be with someone unless it's the person, the ever after person. But what if this person is there to help you grow and understand more about what you want in a relationship and what you don't want in a relationship? And not everything works out forever. You know, sometimes you get to heal a little more, you get to love a little more, and then you can walk away being really grateful for all the experiences that you had with that person and not resentful because it didn't work out forever. So in about 3 months, someone's coming in. This person is going to be a good person. They're using the word phenomenal, but, you know, that's in the eye of the beholder. And this person is really going to take you to another level. It's gonna help you really go to that next level. It's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy. But remember, relationships are work. They are always work. And just because you have someone, it doesn't mean, you know, you can stop trying. I always say, always go out on a date like it's that first date. When things get a little bit, you know, stagnant or routine, what you need to do, you need to spice it up. Instead of going out and having an affair or cheating with somebody else, treat your partner like the affair. Text them, meet me at this hotel for a quickie, blah, blah, blah. Bring that spice back. Relationships are work. So don't expect that just because you've healed or you are healing that everything is going to flow like like the wind. It's not. There's still work because we are ever evolving creatures. We are always evolving to new levels of understanding and love. Oh, that was a lot coming out of me. Boy, I can talk. Holy crowley, can I talk? No, actually, I'm channeling, so I'm just going to say, holy crowley, can they channel through me? Sometimes I'm like, I have to stop and take a breath, you guys. I need air. I know you don't, but I need to refill my lungs before you keep going. So oh my goodness, I'm so happy you called for this today. I love everybody calling in and asking these questions because you know what? People think that I have, like, I get all the answers and I don't go through stuff. Oh, believe me, this stuff is piling up all around on certain days. And it doesn't surprise me that all of today's questions are about relationships, let me tell you. So, having said that, I'm going to say thank you and thank the first caller from Canada, and happy Thanksgiving again in Canada, because these questions are so in alignment with, I think, with everybody right now. This past weekend, I had so many friends and clients calling me about relationship stuff, endings, beginnings, turmoils. So it's just, I think it's something in the air right now, and just be patient, be kind, and you in 3 months, be open, go slow. It doesn't mean jump all in, and go slow and know that you're ready. And you know, when those flags come up, if those flags come up, then you know what we do? We, instead of saying, well, it's just the beginning, it doesn't matter, or, you know, I don't know where this is going anyway, call that flag. Like in a football game, if a flag is thrown, they don't go, well, it's only the first quarter, first down, we're going to ignore that flag. No, they call it. So we have to call the flag. We have to acknowledge it. We have to say, hey, wait a minute. This isn't okay with me. Let's discuss this. Let's get to where we need to be with this. If this is, you know, I always say, if this is who you are, that's okay, and God bless you for being who you are. But that doesn't mean it's a good match for me. Okay, so we don't worry about that. Now, for you in 3 months, when this person shows up, you'll have the choice to have the experience. Of course, we always do. And in about 3 months, you're going to feel so ready. When you're out and about, you're going to be looking around at people going, oh, wow. and from there it will go in. Somebody will pop in, but you have to still, just because somebody pops in, after 14 years, let me feel you. It's like Madonna's song, Like a Virgin. You can't go back into that first that situation. You have to bring all of your experience, and you have to approach it the same way you would if you had just broken up with someone, with the right questions, the right attitude, and knowing that, okay, if it's not this person, there are literally millions of people in this world, okay?
Okay.
But, 3 months. And I do want to hear back from you how you're progressing, what changes you have felt from the clearings, and also how what happens here is the stuff goes now, but then over the next couple weeks and months, your programs and beliefs literally start to change, and just all those old programmings of this isn't safe, I don't want this, I'm not going to get hurt again, turn into programs of I'm ready, all men are not the same, all women are not the same, this is going to be an exciting adventure.
Like I'll
and
feel
even
more open like that?
Yes, 100%. The wall is coming down, sweetie. There will be nothing left of it. And again, about that 3 month mark, you're really gonna be excited about being able to, whether it's go for coffee, have that phone conversation, or just, kind of having that experience where somebody's flirting with you and you're enjoying it and you're realizing they're flirting with you. It's all coming. Okay. And I do recommend you re-listen to this show a couple of times, so that you make sure, because in the beginning I did a lot of clearings on being stuck and letting go of the past. So make sure you get all that goodness out into you so that you can clear it out of you. Okie dokie?
I will.
Okay, beautiful.
I will.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for calling. I'm going to go to the next caller, but you can stay on and get more clearings. Perfect. I'm going to go to 651. Hello, 651. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Christiana. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Hi. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you see me entering into another relationship this year.
Yeah, and right away, congratulations. I hear the fall, ding, ding, ding. See, I do my own sound effects. I hear you're going to be going into a relationship in the fall, but I feel like it will be more November, December time. I feel like the person coming in is a pretty good fit for you. I feel like you're going to have a lot of really good experiences with this relationship. The one thing they're saying is don't go overboard on it, for whatever that means for you. I'm going to tell you, and again, if you have not listened to this whole show and did not experience the beginning clearings, I'm going to say definitely double down on this show, listen to it again, get those clearings again. I'm going to say the person coming in is a pretty good person. A lot of characteristics that you have been looking for will be in this person. A lot of stability in this person coming in. And a lot of character and stability. I feel like this person is more of a professional, meaning having more.
Female?
I was not. Potentially, I was not. I'm going to be honest. I'm just saying this person, that's what they're saying to me. I was not looking at male or female. But if you are how do I don't know why I can't get the words for this. If that's your preference, then that's what it's going to be. Does that make sense to you? Okay.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't send you a man if you prefer women. So they're saying, this person that's coming in is going to have stability and character and be in alignment with your goals, okay? They have more of a professional career than, I don't know, maybe not like a skilled trade, but more professional is what I'm going to say. I do feel like when you meet this person, there's going to be some kismet right away, some magic, some like, oh my goodness moment. You will want to run into this. Like, sometimes they say, okay, we had dinner. Whose place are we moving into? Joke. I'm going to say definitely, of course, take your time, but enjoy the time that you take getting to know this person. There's going to be a lot of light bulb moments. I feel like this is a past life. If you believe in past lives, if you don't, I'm sorry. This is going to be a past life connection. I feel like there's going to be some flashbacks to that, some deja vu, some I already know you moments going on. But you know what? Both people have to be at the same place at the same time. So sometimes we can know, but the other person doesn't or isn't ready or willing to be there, and we either have to just take our time and let them catch up or and definitely not push them. Do not push them if they're not ready, or be willing to wait if we know it's it. You, my dear, are going to love this next I was going to say situation, but relationship coming in. And I do feel like it's fall and, again, October, November, and I am going to tell you, again, they are saying do not go overboard. Only you know what that means for you. Now, I could try to pretend I knew. I could try to pretend I knew and say that means don't move in right away. That means don't gush them right away with love and emotions, or don't buy them too many. But for each person, overboard has a completely different meaning. Oh, don't fall too fast, too hard. It's not like it's not going to happen.
I tend to fall in love. Yeah, I tend to fall in love madly in love.
Right. Yeah, they're just saying, hey, play a little bit hard to get. People like winning prizes. I don't know why, but they do. It's not a game, but somehow or another, if somebody has to work for something, they think it's more valuable than if it's just right there in front of them, right? What?
Yeah.
Crazy people. So what I'm going to say is you'll really, really, really enjoy this. And you will really have a lot of fun in this next situation as long as you take your time and let it develop organically. Okay, love?
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you for calling in. I will be here every Monday, so please do call back and give me updates. I cannot wait to hear them from you.
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. Okay, everybody. I think I have time for 919. Hello, 919. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you so much for taking the call. My name is Kay, and I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice. How can I help you today?
I have a question about animal totem. I guess that's what it is. The past 4 days, I have seen a different spider or seen spider webs right at my door. And I'm just trying to see what that is. There's a lot going on in my life, but it's beautiful now. I've grown. I'm chilling. So I don't take it as a fear thing. And that's interesting, because normally in the past I would have been terrified of spiders, but for some reason this feels in a positive way. So I'm just trying to see, what do you see with that?
Okay, so you know what? Our loved ones come through animals to show us that they're with us. So